Welcome to the spotlight. Welcome to the show. Welcome to my show. Welcome to hey. It's a big show. It's a big show. And I want to thank you so much for those who are subscribing to our page. We want to thank you. Thank you and thank you again. And make sure that you subscribe to this anyone that has not subscribed. Yeah, send the person a link of this video and tell the person to subscribe to our video, and then let's move it and make it a stronger channel. Okay. Thank you so much. Today we have a packed video, and it's my boxing 9-1, a box one. It's like a wrap, but it's not a wrap. We are not putting everything together. There are some collection of videos. I want you to just look at it. Ghana, are we in such a state where we need to pray? Because TUC, the Secretary General, Dr. Yao Ban, says Ghana for baby who be a bombay Ghana. We
are in a state that all Ghanaians, wherever you are, you should have Ghana in mind, whatever you are doing. If you are at your workplace, think about Ghana. And whatever you do, do it in the interest of Ghana. If you are in a church and you are praying, pray for Ghana.
Why should we do that now?
And the politicians, some of the politicians are also doing something that calls for some questions. And you don't worry, I don't want to give you all but don't forget, I have a story about President Akufo-Addo. President Akufo-Addo, wabo musio, waka someone say can. Stay tuned, we'll tell you about it. Don't go anywhere. Dr. Bawumia'S, on something didn't kind. We are able to us, but don't forget, I'm going to talk about President Akufo-Addo. Wabo musio kese. As someone is working and a worker. Just wait. We'll give you the video here. Don't go anywhere. Just stay tuned. Let's zoom straight to our spotlight of the day. Now, welcome back. Our spotlight of the day. It's all about the pomps and the pageantry that ensued at the Flagstaff House, the office of the president and the vice president. And oh my God, because a vice president Bawumia'S, as an aspirant, had won the flag bearership of the MPP, the office staff, we have the office of the president and we have the office of the vice president. Now, all those who are working at the office of the vice president, look at the numbers. Just look at the numbers. All of these people are working at the office of the vice president. Just watch it. Just watch, even as I am giving you the full information. Now, all of them had come together to give a rousing welcome to the vice president because he has won the MPP flag bearership race. No, my Canadian Japan showdown, showdown. Almost say, who pay showdown, ever. Just watch this video. Just watch this one. Showdown. Now they are dancing at Canadian Japan. Oh no, no, all winning, sir. All winning, sir. So all winning, sir. I said, a normal akko hard at the Canadian Japan. But the real story is that Dr. Bawumia'S staff are celebrating. They have stopped the man hours that government of Ghana is taking taxpayers' money. Omoji usika, omoji misika, editi omoka. But omabeye guard of honor. And a year pump champagne, akoto bouquet, flowers, edema, the vice president. Just because Omako internal contest and he has emerged as the winner of the MPP flag bearership race. And you're not awful. My brothers and sisters, this is Ghana, where our problems are always multiplying. Listen to the vice president. He said something. He said that this is only the first half. They are now going to start working towards the second half. He didn't talk about let's go and start work to make sure that Ghana, our economy is restored. No, listen to his video. Just listen to it.
Thank all of you for the hard work and support that you have given me in this journey to become flag bearer and presidential candidate of the great new patriotic party. You've worked very hard. I know sometimes I've been a hard taskmaster, but I think it's all worth it. And I want to thank you. But this is only stage one. So after you celebrate this afternoon, you start work again. And then we move forward because there's a lot of work ahead. But I cannot thank you enough. You've been the best staff I could have ever wished for. You've really done so I thank you. God bless you. And God bless the new patriotic party. And God bless Ghana. God bless you. Bye-bye.
You heard him. He didn't say, Mama yenke juma na yema economy na anwen ne se na eda emergency no. Yedi drips esisi no so no. Na economy na sorry. I say we will go back and start work on the second part. The second part is the presidential election. So which means they are going to dedicate all their time at the Flagstaff House, depending on the Ghana's taxpayers' money as their salary, and they will be expending Ghana's money only for political expediency. You can imagine this. So the vice president did not tell them that you shouldn't have done this. Fine, it's okay, we are celebrated, it's okay. Let's go and work and restore the Ghana's economy. He didn't say that. The economy of Ghana, as say no, is not their priority. And yet, no more dream. Economy of Ghana now, as say apansam, atutu apansam, we are in a junk status. The Fitch, those who are rating agencies, Mama Ghana for say you were the junk status, and yet no more concern. Their concern is to win political power and to come and continue to expend or enjoy at the expense of the Ghanaian. At the expense of the taxpayer. Obi on nama bonten all bread all stream free. Kaya ye for your jom ticket. Market you when your jom ticket. Obi bia ye gen tax. And on top of it, uko tonsuya, there is tax on it. Uko toilet to crack, there is tax on it. One kasa mon konko ye juma, na yen hwene say economy na be ye. Vice President, we were told that you were the economic whatever, which kid. You know than anybody in Ghana. But look at where the inflation right now. Look at the kind of borrowing this government has already borrowed $835 billion Ghana cedis. 835 billion Ghana cedis. Why? No, you also there. Let's end this and then continue with the part 2 by winning the main election. Now that has brought us to where the TUC Secretary General, Dr. Ban, Dr. Yao Ban, Dr. Anthony Yao Ban, he is telling every Ghanaian, and let me quote him. He said, "Now, if a nation doesn't do well, its workers will not do well."
Serious situation. As I said, we are standing at the edge of a cliff, and so any wrong move can land us down. Let us all work together to get Ghana out of the danger. And I'm sure we all benefit from that.
And it is true. It is true yesterday, it is true today, and it will be true tomorrow. Emembia semano embobra emani na ho odin di sikasem asaya workers beden omunya omuhu abobra na abrabo na akoyi ama. But the vice president is telling the staff, look at the thousands of them. Hundreds of them. On kase mudos ntedin kofi na mko page mafofro. Monkonam Ketron on Ambamatana, boot no be a course in front of Ghana for say, Monto Abamami. That is his priority. Dr. Bansi, Sisi baby dunu, who baby a drink Ghana na bomb pie magana. Say, drink Ghana who na bomb pie magana. And then Dr. Ban is telling Ghanaians, Christian for Mukwa Soria, Mumbom pie magana. We baby a will be a who ye dream cry jai, Neko bomb pie magana. Because it's Ghana, economy na atitia pansam. And that is not what the vice president is thinking about it. The vice president is not thinking about how junk the economy has got into. No, that is not his interest. His interest is to enjoy the largesse and the ostentatious lifestyles. And that is all that they are concerned about. Nothing more, nothing less. What their priority is, it's not about working for Ghana. But the TUC believes that hitherto no we say the solidarity of the workers. Hey, let's go and for the workers, everything about workers. You listen to Dr. Ban. Listen to him.
All of us are from this
only government. I'm saying every Ghanaian. I mean, we created the government. Yeah, we can play our part, so everybody should play their part. Government must also play its parts. Government must also play its part. Every Ghanaian should play their part. As I said, if you are at the workplace, think about Ghana. If you are in church, pray for Ghana. Because where we are, we need a lot of prayers. We are a trade union. You should understand that. So our main focus has to do with work-related issues. That's what we do. The Trade Union Congress was set up for workers. So we usually focus on workers' issues. But we realize that if the nation doesn't do well, workers will not do well. So we are shifting our focus not only on workers, but also on national issues. That is why the manifesto has been prepared. The manifesto is a public declaration of our positions on almost everything in this country. That's why it's very comprehensive. And that's why we are talking about things that you hardly will hear TUC talking about. Because it's a manifesto. We are talking about the economy. We are talking about human development. We are talking about investment policy. We are talking about labor market issues, of course. And we are talking about governance. Usually you will not hear TUC talking about constitutions and so on. But because this is a manifesto, we are also talking about things that affect the country, including the need for the change of the constitution of this country.
Now, he's talking about the fact that right now, TUC is also talking about governance. Because you have to stop all that you are doing and focus on how the governance structure and the governance system works. Other than that, am I begu? Am I guswa? A gugu yeah Ghana for us. And that is what Dr. Ban is telling all of us. Now let's try as done. Prayer is the key. Prayer is the master key. Prayer is the master key. So, mama yam bomb pie magana. Ghana here yam pie bo. Ghana here pie bo. I say Ghana here pie bo. It's in pie bo near bo. Now, finally on my story, it's about President Akufo-Addo. There are some kind of President Akufo-Addo ekekeng. Okay, just watch this video. Watch video when Vice President Bawumia'S was crowned, or better still, was announced as the one who won the presidential primaries. Just watch the video.
I am passing on the flag bearer position of our party to a new leader. I want to thank every single MPP person here. Now, for the last 16 years, 2007, 2010, 2014, 2020, you have conferred your confidence in me to lead this great party. You have honored me, an honor I can never, ever, ever forget. And have allowed me to serve the party, and through the party to serve the people of Ghana. I've done my best, but I still have one more task to do. And that is with all my strength, all my energy, to help the new flag bearer, to help Mamadou Bawumia win the election of 2024. Ghana cannot afford the return of the NDC, especially under the leadership of John Dramani Mahama. So let's all pull together. We have to go and campaign hard and easy. Election here by any easy my Nanso, the war racism can see. Se bako ye wo ye mu na kokodro na ehia no so wo ye mu a Onyankopon be pay kwan amaye amankunimdie so abayafa on 27th January, 7th December.
Now, President Akufo-Addo says, and he said he's very clear. He said, I have one last thing I want to do. And he's not talking about restoring the economy of Ghana. President Akufo-Addo, one can say, me one last thing I me pesa me ye. And he say, me bet two so no 2017 me buy no. Na Ghana, na cedi no $1 to 3 cedi 80 pesos. Na fuel 1 gallon, 1 liter, na 1 liter around 3 cedi 20 pesos. Until apparently 1 gallon crown then around 12 cedi 13 cedis. Sisi ya kwako do 60 something cedis there. Me pese me ye dwumaden na me twene sign bafom. Na dollar to cedi na at least $1 to 5 cedi bimpo. Wan kasa o say na de ba kompe a o pese oye. And he say obi make sure say ye be crown Bawumia as the president of Ghana. President Akufo-Addo. Me pacho mon friend manembra pese me bi say na say mon twene mbra. President. Bra. Akwaba. Into gidi say asema obi o culture Ghana for yi. Sebi eto true. President, you have been crowned with all executive powers. As a president, all institutions work under your instructions. So, per what you are saying, without prejudice, you are trying to tell Ghanaians that during the 2024 election, when everything has been done and your party has lost power, because of what you are saying, you will tell the institution of state, like the EC, that don't announce President Mahama as the president. Is that what you are saying? Are you in other words saying that even though Ghanaians have voted overwhelmingly for President John Dramani Mahama, and thus he has to be crowned and be announced as the next president of this state, you said you are not going to give your power to him, and not even to NDC, but to a personality. You mention his name. So Obaka say, you call the institution police, Muntinsi Krom, Obia Bunso Ojubilate Bia, Munkunu, military for Mon fly aeroplane, Montuto bomb into Ghana, Mon says a norma, Mama enye chaotic, Nian call it state of emergency, Nian say the answer to be biaso, then you take the power. Is that what you are trying to say? President Akufo-Addo, so our cabinet, nas indeed, omu two for catch on say, apologize to them and come back and apologize to Ghana. Because what you said is a sacrilege. It's a political sacrilege. And we want to put it right before you that because you said you are a lawyer, I don't know. We heard you said you are a lawyer. We believe lawyers don't speak like this. My president, with all due respect, we respect you as the number one gentleman of Ghana. Then so, asema okan a political sacrilege. It is not. It is unbecoming of a president of state that you make that statement in a political rally. And what do you think the opponent should be thinking? Then they also arm themselves because there's a saying that to be warned is to be armed. Ubom kokwa. Me so me from akodi ahya me ho. Me hu say why wadwen say won fa power no ma me no. Then after the me ankasa me de ntokwa no me de be hia. Are you saying you can command the police and the military and all the paramilitary, all the security agencies to kill all Ghanaians because of your power drunkenness? Is that what you are trying to tell Ghanaians? President Akufo-Addo, we are listening to you. Please, what you said is unbecoming of a president. You better just get back to Ghanaians and tell them you are sorry. You didn't say the right thing. Oh, man, can you come and say, man, can you cry? Because Ghanaians will never ever, in fact, they will never ever forgive you if anything goes wrong with our country. Because when President Mahama lost the election, he told the EC to announce, and they announced you as a winner. And you won over 1 million votes. Everybody applauded you. If you have come and you have messed up the economy, it doesn't matter. Leave it and let somebody come and do it. If Mahama can say, what would have happened in Ghana? President, I don't know. Somebody must tell him that what you said is unbecoming of a president. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. This is your spotlight. Today we have moved into a different cloud. We have to tell the president and the agencies of state that they should be wising up. Some of these things, it is not good for our nation. So until we come your way again another time, this is the spotlight. Thank you. Bye-bye.